Well, it's also they pushing people here to go vegan and to also pushing them to eat substitute meats.
Ben, how did you find carnivore?
Actually, that's through my brother of mine. He was doing keto and he was doing posts on Facebook about his keto journey and all, and he lost a lot of weight through it. And I was becoming very interesting. And then, of course, by searching keto on YouTube, that's how I also discovered the carnivore channels from you and Dr. Ken Berry and Dr. Eric Westman and Dr. Eric Burke as well, and also Dr. Sohn and Dr. Safé, and also regular people like Amanda from Carnivores Me, and also limited Lindy that I also see regular with you and DC talking, and also meeting wellness as well. Also very good people and very interesting channels.
Mm.
So that's how I discovered carnivore.
Nice. So, when did this happen? When did you
um,
hear about keto, and then when did you get started with carnivore?
well, that happened after I got my stroke in 2022. That's around April 2022. That's now almost 2 years ago. So yeah, 2024 now. Yeah, so yeah, that's 2 years ago. In April, I got a stroke, and then after that stroke, I seen also the Facebook post from my brother. So I thought, yeah, okay, I can look into that. And I started on keto war in June 2022. So that's about a similar time that you started with it. So
Oh yeah. So we're
yeah,
like no carb brothers. So
exactly,
um
exactly.
so you started in June 2022, and
Yeah.
I imagine, I mean, if you've had a stroke in April, I imagine you were still dealing with a lot of issues related to the stroke at that point as well.
Hmm. Well, the biggest issue was sugar. There's a almost type 2 diabetic, but I didn't got it. But I was very close to it. And also, yeah, the high cholesterol and also obese. So my weight at the time was around 145 kilos. But also at that time, I quitted smoking for about a year then, and my weight was gaining and gaining and gain faster that I could change pants by figure of speech.
I guess you gave up smoking like after the stroke, or around
Yes.
the time you
No,
started
no,
carnivore.
that was already before the stroke. That was already
Oh,
about a year before the stroke that I quit
I see.
smoking. But I was
Okay.
gaining weight, and of course, yeah, my diet then at the time, yeah, that was thought that I was doing good, just like drinking tea, but not in tea bags, but dose my tea myself, and also eating, yeah, a lot of carbs, just like the spaghetti and the bread and the potatoes and all, and try to eat as much vegetables as I could because I thought that was healthy. I was taught wrong. No. So yeah, and yeah, I was, yeah, keep hungry. I was always hungry. I was keep eating and eating and eating. Also, I'm also a night receptionist at the hotel, so I have a lot of access at food there. So yeah, I kept eating there as well. Anything I could grab on, I will take it. So that was a little bit the wrong food I took then at the time, but lucky, yeah, I discovered the keto on time, I hope, and I feel a lot better, and I lost a lot of weight, and I became. I'm not going to say 100% carnivore, but definitely 90%, 95% carnivore from January 2023. So that's already more than a year now. So in that year, I lost a lot of weight, so I already was losing weight on the keto, but not that much that I lost on carnivore. And in that journey, I start feeling different as well, feeling more active, feeling more fitter, and also positive, more positive thinking in the brain. That's
Nice.
how I experienced. Of course, I have also a disease, there's like a chronic pain. This I still suffer daily from it, but of course, on the high protein and the high fat, I suffer less. This from the pain, I still suffer daily, but I suffer a lot less, and definitely 80% less, I can say. I still
Mm.
feel pain every day. I still have to deal with it every day, but I accept it. And so long I don't need an operation, I'm fine with it. I can live with it.
Um, is it okay if I ask what the pain is related to?
The
Is it
pain
a
that
joint pain or?
it's a lower back pain. This and
Oh,
it's going just to my left hip, and it's always and it can also go just to my right hip. And when I walk, that can be doing a lot of pain, but that didn't kept me stop from walking. And I do walking already for a very long time, uh, from the year 2002. I did mostly daily walks. I didn't do it every day, but from that time because I was chronic pain, and the doctor say that's better that I do move, that I'm moving than sitting still all day. Even it's an hour walk a day, that's fine, he said. So, and I try to keep it up since 2002.
mm. And so while you still have that back pain, since January 2023, it has improved.
Yes, a lot, a
Nice.
lot.
And how much weight have you lost since you started?
Well, I lost normally about 45 kilos since June 2022.
Wow. So you're down to about 100 now.
Yeah, about 100 kilos, so that's about 220 pounds, and I came down from around 330 pounds.
That's a massive result. That's awesome.
And that's hardly with doing any exercise besides my walking and my bicycle ride is towards work and for shopping. I use my bicycle. I don't have a car. I have a motorcycle, and that we're gonna talk a little bit later into it. But the most shopping I do this with my bicycle, and I'm going to my work since I live back in Bruges. This Bruges, that's the Venice of the North, you can call it. It's a lovely city, and I live about 4 kilometers from my work. And if I feel like it, I walk to work as well. That's about a 40-minute walk, and with the bicycle, it's about a 20-minute ride. I don't force myself because the more I force myself, the more pain I can have. So I do it as relaxed and calmly as possible. Of course, the night job I do is not a heavy job that I need to do, so it's perfect for me. So I'm my boss, and he understands it very well. Oh, my general manager, he understands it very well. So, and I'm
Nice.
doing that job already for 12 years, and I'm doing it for 10 years at the same hotel now.
Pain has reduced. You're thinking
Yes.
much clearer now.
Yeah.
And you've lost 110
45 kilo.
pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, 45 kilos, 110
Yeah.
pounds. Um, so how has that impacted your day to day? What is improved about your day to day life?
Oh, that improved a lot, of course, to start with. And I got more joy for life than before. That's improved a lot. And my thinking is improved a lot. This I hardly think bad things or always think the worst in life. No, I don't think these. I don't have these thoughts anymore. I thinking more positive. Even at work, dealing with clients, I'm more friendly with clients because clients can be a big pain in the ass. Definitely in a hotel. So, but I deal it more positive with it now. So I can handle it. I can tell situations, but if I have problem clients know, I'm telling straight, look, it's gonna be this way, or I'm gonna do the other way. And a lot of clients say, okay, okay, sir, we're gonna do it. So yeah, it's more positive now in that way. Also.
Yeah.
Also my general manager and my co-workers that work already a long time with me, they seen the improvement that I went through. They knew that I was disabled, but still managed to do a job like that. And so long I don't have to do heavy force or force my backbone and all, like doing vacuum cleaning or cleaning with a mop and all. These things I cannot do it anymore. So I told my general manager straight, look, I will come to work, I will do the things that I can do, but the things that I can't do anymore, please don't expect it anymore from me. And he understood that very well. So I have a very good understanding because I work already there for 10 years. And if there's a problem, he was always the first to call me, or Ali, if he couldn't find nobody else the first, so he called me, can I do it? I say, yeah, yeah, okay, I will come. So because he also gave me the chance to work there as well. So I still have to appreciate this that as well from the employee, from the employer.
Oh, very nice. Um, so you're living in Belgium.
Yes.
What is are there many carnivores living around you? Do you know many carnivores? Do people
Well,
look at you strange for only eating meat?
well, my surroundings, only my close surroundings, they know, and also they also say, is it not, Ali? Is it not, Ali? That's not healthy what I'm doing. And I said, and then I say, look, you see my transition yourself, and then they say, yeah, 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 okay, yeah. And then last week on Carrie's channel from Homestead Ho, I met the first Belgian person as well that also doing carnivore. So, but Belgium is also not a big country, but there's also a lot of European. There's like France, Germany, the Dutch, even I hear from Spain and Portugal, from Norway. These countries, yeah, a lot. But Belgium, yeah, last week I met the first one.
Wow, nice. So, how is your diet at the moment? How are you eating?
Well, I eat as much as possible meat only. And what kind of meat do I eat? Well, you see in the post that I bought a 1/16 part of the cow, so that's no the most thing I eat now. But I still eat pork and I still eat chicken for have a little bit of variation. This in that diet, and also eggs and I eat and also dried sausage for snacking. So.
And how many times a day?
Well, I tried the OMAD like you do, but that's not possible for me. So I do it at least twice a day minimum, and I eat the first time I eat as much as I can, but I cannot eat more than 500 grams at once because I got also a reflux stomach operation, and the entrance of my stomach is way too narrow to swallow properly. So every time I eat, I always need water with me when I'm eating. And then after that meal, then I do little snacks during the rest of the day and also at night when I do work. And I snack the most possible snacks I do. This is I make my own burger patties, and I buy dry sausage, and also occasionally also cheese.
Oh, nice. Wow. And what is your goal going forward? So you've lost 45 kilos already. Your
Hmm.
pain's better.
Yeah.
What's your long-term
Mm,
goal?
Well, my goal is okay. I recently quit smoking again because after the stroke, I said, look, if I'm almost died from a stroke, okay, I can start smoking again then, because I knew smoking. I also lose weight from the smoking. And I think you know what smoking is. I hear you also last time talking about that you was a heavy smoker, and I was a heavy smoker as well. But with smoking, I also lost a lot of weight because I was less hungry. But no, I also recently quit smoking again. This for the second time now. It's now from the end of January. This from the last week of January that I didn't smoke any tobacco anymore. But okay, I changed it to vape. Just like Dr. Canberry said. So if you want to quit smoking, okay, you can do it on vape, but go down on the nicotine. So I start first with 20% nicotine. Then the week after, I did the 12% nicotine. Then the week after, I did for 2 weeks the 6% nicotine. And now, till this day, till today, I'm now nicotine free for 8 days. But I'm still vaping without the nicotine.
Yeah, and so now you're not addicted to the nicotine. Now
Mm.
it's
I
more a
try, yeah,
psychological thing. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. It's just, yeah, this the movement, the habitat, I still have. Okay, it's still not healthy, but like Dr. Canberry said, it's still 100 times better than smoking tobacco.
Hmm.
So, and I feel that change
Uh,
as well.
yeah, I understand. I mean, even
Yeah,
20 years later, um,
yeah.
I still find myself holding the pen like this sometimes. It's just habit. Um,
That's the habitat.
yeah.
But
Um,
of course, what I do, this I did also before I came on the stream, or on the stream. I did my morning walk, and when I walk, I don't smoke. Even when I was smoking tobacco, I never smoked when I do my walking or my bicycle rides, or when I did my job at work. I didn't smoke. I never smoked it. But then, the soon when I got the free time, yeah, you sitting there, yeah, okay, okay, you know. And then when you quit smoking, yeah, that was keep eating, 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 eating. So that was the downside of quitting smoking. But no, I gained another 4 kilos. But I listened also to the testimony of Todd. You know Todd from Limited Lindy Group. He also gave up smoking, and he said, "Look, I gained 22 pounds, but that was for about 3 months, and after 3 months, it came back down." So I hope it's happening the same to me as well. But for me, it's no for the month and a half that I don't smoke tobacco anymore, and for the week I don't smoke nicotine anymore. It's only 4 kilo. So I think I have it kindly in control. This is the food I eat. And I only eat meat. So, like Todd say, okay, if you're hungry, even if you quit smoking, okay, if you're hungry, eat meat, eat meat, eat meat. Don't do nothing else. Of course, yeah, I still do something else. I still eat a little bit low carb or some carb foods, like Dr. Eric Westman say. Look, we don't need to be 100% carnivore. You can do a little, but keep it under control and don't go excited on it. You know. This I also know that you like your ice cream. Yeah, I still do. And I still like chocolate as well. So okay, but moderated. Don't go excited on it anymore. And that will be perfectly fine.
we see a lot of news coming out of Europe, especially about kind of anti-meat messages.
Yes.
Um, how are things in that regard in Belgium?
Well, it's also they pushing people here to go vegan and to also pushing them to eat substitute meats. This like the fake meats, you know. This you see it daily on the Facebook posts from the shops that's selling it and promoting it. So it's terrible. These messages for me that's terrible. It's the wrong way, but yeah, okay. I'm not others person daddy, and I'm not trying to convince them anymore because I gave that already up. It's already hard enough to convince myself every day.
Yeah. But for you, it's still easy enough to buy the meat that you need. Like the prices haven't gone up
Yes, yes, that's no
crazy.
problem. That's no
Ah,
problem. I
nice.
bought this my last batch. This the 116 part cow. I bought it directly from the local farming butcher. So, and I only still want to buy my meat there, and also on the local market, I can still buy meat. So, like the dry sausage. So, last Saturday, I bought also the liver patty. I don't know if you know that word, liver patty. It's very delicious. Well, here in Belgium, we are very Burgundic people still. So the majority of the Belgian, you can't take away their meat, but yeah, the way they combine, that's with the carbs and with the sugar, that's uh, that's not the right way to eat the meat. But then they still blaming, yeah, it's the meat that they suffering from. It's also the sugar and the carbs this that we eat here in Belgium,
Yeah.
and they're not gonna say it in the news, and they're not gonna hang it on the big clock here as well. That we only can survive on meat alone, so they're not gonna tell it. They know, scientists will know, but they will hide it as much as possible.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be said on the news because,
Hmm.
like half of their advertisers would be alienated if they said that, So it's
Exactly,
like, mm,
exactly, exactly.
yeah. So, do you, for someone getting started, do you
Yeah.
have any advice about how to get started, how to control cravings, what they
Yes,
should do to make
yes.
sure they stay on carnivore?
Well, to start this, I will advise everybody this like how I start and you start this on the keto and do the elimination thing. This cut down things, just like vegetables and fruits. Cut it down. Don't cut it down at once. Cut it down daily, and then go slowly over to carnivore. So it took about 6 months that I went almost full carnivore. So I cannot say 100%, but I still do this my a little bit of chocolate. I still eat some bread, so long if you don't go excited on it, it's fine. But do the elimination thing and then add it later, then back little things that you can. I'm not other person's daddy, but they have to find it out for themselves. They have to figure it out for themselves. That's the best lesson you can do.
Nice. So, Ben, do you have any social media if people want to reach out to you?
Yes, I have a Facebook. Yeah, there's a Facebook, of course. I have also a YouTube channel, but my YouTube channel is mostly entertainment alone. This, as I said, I'm in the Philippine community, and the majority of the Philippines they doing karaoke. And I think in Japan that's also the famous sport as well. So that's used a lot for karaoke as well. But I have also an a playlist where I also put only carnivore videos on it. So I put a lot of yours on it as well of your testimonies from people, so they can watch that playlist. So they can do that, and if they want to contact me, well, I'm also a lot on your page on Facebook, so they can also contact me there.
Awesome. So, Yeah, I'll link to your profiles in the description below.
Yeah.
Ben, I really appreciate you coming on
Yeah.
and sharing your story with us, and I
Mm-hmm.
wish you the very best going forward, especially with the back pain and the smoking.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still doing it, and I'm still work on it every day. But life can be a big struggle, and
Mm,
that's the struggling that we need to overcome, and that's only with our mindset.